What's up, guys? My name is Dennis Timmerman. This is my wife, Kate, and you are watching the House of Timmerman podcast. So if you're a returning watcher, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Make sure you're giving us those thumbs up. Follow us on Instagram at House of Timmerman podcast. If you start typing in House of Timmerman, you'll come up with hers. You can check her out on Instagram too, at House of Timmerman. And I'm at dennis.timmerman. If you're a new watcher, this is your first episode, welcome into our dining room here. This is where Kate and I just kind of talk at a camera and hope somebody out there is applying this to their life and getting some practical knowledge and getting better.
So you, right there, that's watching. Hi.
Hi. What are we talking about anyways today?
We're going to talk about you. You ready for this?
I don't know. You sure?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to know about me, do ya?
Well, I mean, we are watching this.
All right, let's do it.
So, kind of where I'm coming from is let's actually dive into the services that you offer. Let's say someone's walking in off the street and they're interested. They see Primal sign and they're walking into the gym and they're like, what's this about? What can I find here? What do you guys offer? What do you offer specifically?
Yeah. So I do personal training. I do one-on-one personal training. I do small group training, like 2 to 4 people. Kind of get that little team atmosphere where everybody's kind of coming together and building that accountability. We do group fitness. Kate participates in some of that, has some fun with that. Gives me a lot of dirty looks while we're doing that. I don't really appreciate that all the time, but I deal with it because she's all right sometimes too, I guess.
Someone's got to keep you on your toes.
It's true. I also offer nutrition coaching, so I could kind of help somebody build a plan based on their goals, their needs, and a lot of times it's doesn't have to be complicated, but finding the right thing for a person could take a little bit of time, and it's a process, and it's really a team effort when it comes to that, because I can only tell somebody so much on that, but they really have to apply that and experiment and pay attention to how they feel and results and so forth. So long story short, I'm a personal trainer, a group fitness instructor, and a nutrition coach.
What are some of your, as far as training goes, I mean, is that more cardio? Is that more?
Well, I'm a RKC certified kettlebell instructor, and so I do a lot of stuff with that, which kind of builds strength, cardio, work capacity, explosiveness, kind of all into one kind of small little compact tool. So I use a lot of kettlebells. We do some barbell stuff, some dumbbell stuff, kind of the standard, squat, deadlift. We just had a squat deadlift seminar at Primal, so good segue.
That was really awesome. If you guys missed it was sick. It was really cool to see everybody learn, and just everyone, the excitement was awesome.
There was some pretty good breakthroughs, I think, and a couple of people's technique that I think is going to help them in the future, and we're going to be doing more of those because it's pretty cool. Just people coming in off the streets you never met before, and just kind of adapting to the situation and improving people.
Yeah.
It's fucking cool. So anyways, the standard kind of gym stuff. I'm really big on body weight movements, different crawling patterns. That's usually where I get the dirty looks when I say, all right, we're crawling. She don't like that so much.
It's not my favorite.
But it's amazing. It's so just complete, and you can make a workout out of just crawls and be pretty well off. And nobody really particularly likes them, but they're effective and they work. All right. So anything where we're learning about our body, going deeper into the movement and really experiencing what we're doing, actually paying attention to what the hell is going on. Because so many people are living in kind of a denial as far as where their body's at. They push their health, posture, all that stuff aside for work or lack of knowledge about the situation. So, I'm really big about helping people kind of uncover their the weak links in the chain that helps unlock everything.
And I know this isn't probably something that you would say about yourself, but something that should be said is that, I mean, I don't want to say like everyday ordinary people, but you work with, people like me, and I'm just trying to think of
Not necessarily high level athletes.
Yes.
Trying to squeeze out that next little, 1, 2, 3% of performance. People that are, just, maybe their back hurts and they don't have any energy and they just need to lose, 20, 30, 40, 50 pounds. I've spent so much time learning about all kinds of different forms of working out, nutrition, even like, mindset things, lifestyle, recovery, sleep, all that stuff. A lot of people just don't have time to like that much time and energy to devote to something. And, I realized 7, 8 years ago that I'm so obsessed with this stuff. Like, why wouldn't I be able to turn this into a career? Because I'm going to still be trying to learn about this stuff, whether I'm training people or talking to you about, what we should be doing for ourselves. Like I've crossed that line. Like there's no going back to just ignoring the pain teacher. We're not going to go into that right now, but just so many people have no idea what they're capable of. They've committed themselves to being overweight, to not having energy, to not being able to do the things they want to do. And I want to help people reverse that way of thinking through winning in the gym. What I do in the gym for people is all focused on them being better outside the gym. So what we do in the gym is just so small, but if we could build up those wins, build up that confidence in there, it carries over to real life. And you are a perfect example of that. Living that shit, sharing that shit right now. It's real.
Yeah.
Every time you go to the gym, even if your goal is to lose 50 pounds, if you lose 2 pounds, guess what? You lost 2 pounds. That's a win. Count that shit. All right?
Yeah.
And
fucking right.
I want to help everybody that I come across realize that every little win you come across builds up to that big win. And that's what my training is based on. That's what my nutrition coaching is based on. That's what everything's all about. Getting a little bit better every day.
So let's say I'm interested. Where do we go from there? Like, what would you do with someone who's interested in your service?
All right. So the very first thing when I'm going to be working with a new client is I need to meet them. I need to make sure that they're going to work as a client. So we need to make sure personalities mesh well together. That's a huge thing because, we're seeing each other quite a bit, a couple hours a week. That's more than you might see your mom or dad or something like that. You know what I mean? So making sure the personalities fit well is the first step. If that don't work, then any information, any awesome workout plan I come up with is not going to work. So the personalities need to work together. Then I would ask, just what the person's goals are. I'm not, like we kind of talked about before, I'm not necessarily working with a lot of high level athletes. And so if somebody was in that, department, they wanted to get maybe 1% better in their uh, broad or three jump or whatever, broad jump. I know a guy who could help them with that. You know what I mean? Somebody that wants to uh, put 100 pounds on their squat that's already squatting 400 pounds. I know a guy that can help with that. You know what I'm saying? That's not my department. So making sure that the client's goals are in line with what I can do for them. So with my background and my history and all that, I think the just more average, everyday person fits into that mold a little bit better than a college football player who wants to smash people. You know what I mean? So making sure that I could create the best results for the person, I guess, is pretty important too. And from there, so we would talk. We would just meet up first to establish a story, and then the next session, it's all about that movement, trying to figure out where that person is at in the movement. 'Cause even if they tell me they squat 3 days a week and they're doing all kinds of stuff, they're deadlifting. Once I get them underneath a bar or I get a kettlebell in their hands or something, that's when we find out exactly where we're at. So I make sure the person, first of all, just owns the movement patterns. They can move their body efficiently, and if not, why. That's important. And then once we kind of figure out where the person is at there, then we could start to build up a little bit of a plan as far as how we're going to be training to achieve the goals they're looking for. Same thing with nutrition. I would have the person I would say, track what you're doing before we change anything, because I don't know what you're doing right now. You could tell me one thing, but that tablespoon of peanut butter might be 3. So we need to be very, very aware of what we're doing, and then we could start making some adjustments to nutrition and getting somebody working towards their goals there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's all my questions. I didn't have any more questions.
All right. Do you guys have any questions? We would love to hear from you. Comments, concerns, constructive criticism. You could yell at us. You could call us assholes. You could tell us we're doing a great job. Give us some feedback. Let us know what you guys are doing with this information. Is it helping you get any better? We want to help you guys get better. We're trying to get better every day. We're trying to evolve a little bit more. We're trying to share that with you guys, and we hope you're doing something with it. So
I did want to add, just because it is nice to have some proof, or it is nice to have some, evidence of really what you as a trainer is capable of. If you are unfamiliar with me or you don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, check me out. I do have a couple or quite a few transformational pictures up where you can see me at my heaviest, which was like 320 to where I am currently, which is about 167. So it's a 155-pound difference. Just nearly half my body is gone with all of your assistance. Like, you've been my coach, my ride or die. You've helped me so much with my training and nutrition.
Side note, I did 0% of the work for her though.
True.
And I'm not a magician, so I can't magically help you guys get results. You have to do the thing. You have to keep doing that thing. Kate's been doing that thing. She's been doing an awesome job.
Were you looking at my elbow when you did that?
Nah, it was...
Do it again. Do it.
All right, see, there you go. Elbow. But yes, thank you. That was nice. It was nice of you to say.
But yeah, it's, yes, I did the work, but having that person there to help me when it was really tough, and keep pushing me when I didn't want to push myself any further, or when I was lacking that motivation. It speaks volumes of what you as a trainer are able to do. And I see it every day with your clients, and I see how much you give to your clients, and it just speaks volumes that you really are making a difference, and they see it and feel it and know it, and like I see it, feel it, and know it. And so I'm just excited to share that with the world. If you don't know Dennis as a person, he's an awesome person, awesome coach, great father, pretty decent husband. But if you do want proof, or you do want to see, my transformation, I'm very public and open about it. Follow me on Instagram. I'm starting to put more of that stuff on Facebook. Ask me questions. Drop a comment. I don't care. You can send me a message. I don't care what kind of a question it is. If you have one, let me know and I'll answer it. Sorry, I didn't mean to totally take over that.
No, that was all kind of nice stuff to say. So, yeah, thank you. That's nice.
You're welcome.
And as far as Kate saying she wanted to share it with the world, you guys have that same opportunity. You have that same power in your hands right now. You could share this video. You could share all kinds of videos. You could share all kinds of information. We are in the information age. It's never been easier to share. If you think this video is valuable, if you think somebody will get something out of it, share it with them. Let them know. Just tell them, hey, just watch this. Check it out. Give it a shot. If you go into things with an open mind, thinking maybe it just might be worth your while, then there's a better chance it will be. All right? You got to be ready to hear it. But once you're ready to hear it, share it. You can change the world too. That's what we're trying to do. You got that power. It's right there in your hand. You put it in your pocket. You probably sleep with it on your nightstand every night. It's your alarm clock. It's your internet. It's your social media. It's your scheduler. It's your, what else?
Video camera.
We're doing all this on the phone. You guys do the same.
Yeah, buddy.
Is that it?
That's solid.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you click that thumbs up, subscribe, and share.
Peace.
See ya.